one thing that we disagreed on is how to deal with sleep initially. Actually, at first we were right on the same page because we kind of had the mentality that, we don't like the idea of letting her cry it out. We want to build strong attachments and be there for her and comforting her. And then one day, Kristin is home with the baby all day, every day, so she has to, she's in the trenches. And then one day I started hearing from Kristin things like, well, we have to let her just fuss a little. We have to let her cry. And that was a departure, for me, it was a departure from what we had discussed and how we wanted to do it. So we had to work through that a little bit, and that came just from talking it out. I mean,
it came with you experiencing it yourself.
That's true.
And being at home with her and kind of like seeing the day-to-day of like what it is like, what I'm going through, and at night. And then we kind of circled back on it, and I was like, so?
Yeah, we went back and forth.
How about that idea of like, let's trying some new things and doing some research and seeing what our options are and seeing what feels good to us for sure, but what ended up feeling good to us isn't always what we thought about in the beginning, and also it changes. So maybe this felt good this was working for us at this point, but now it's not working. And so like sometimes I'm a little more forward on like, this isn't working anymore, and he's like, it's fine. I would say that's where some of the disagreements come in, and sleep is definitely one of them, and we are in the trenches of that right now. So that's why it's on the forefront of our mind.
And for that one, initially I pulled you back in, and I said, okay, I'll follow along because you're the main one dealing with this during nap times. And so I went along with it, and then I said, no, I don't think this isn't what we talked about. And I pulled you back.
Yeah.
And then that caused us to put our heads together and just kind of do some more research. We went back to our default YouTube person that we get advice from.
Yeah, it's true.
And then we heard what she had to say, and we realized that we didn't even know what we were talking about. The cry it out thing isn't for 3 months. You just let your baby scream for 3 hours until she passes out from loss of oxygen. It's like for a few days. And so once we kind of had a better education on what sleep training really looks like, then it's been an easier decision
and how we
for
could
us.
accommodate it to fit what works for us.